Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Garlic Banana and welcome back to episode 3 of Geoguessr, the Daily Challenge, where I put my amateur geolocating skills to the ultimate test. Yesterday we didn't do too badly. We got a score of 19,273. Not quite as good as game 1 on episode 1, but hey, we'll get back there eventually. So yesterday we had a few different random maps, one in Argentina, two in Poland, one in Spain, and one in Dubai. So how about we jump in today and see what's on the menu? Let's get into it. All right, here we go. Three, two, one. Let's do this. And we're off. Okay, we're down by the water here. Uh, Ava is the name of this area. Ooh, I can't quite read that. Jomo Aland. I'm thinking maybe we're somewhere in Sweden. We've got those round signs that you see there. Number plates are pretty standard. Oh, we've got a flag up here. Okay, that looks to be Denmark by the color of the flag. Torsholmer Fisco Brando B Ava B. Brando AX. AX. Now that's interesting. Because that is not the domain name for Denmark. AX. Not the Faroe Islands, maybe? Ooh. I'm going to have a bit more of a look around and see if we can find some more information. I'm just trying to think of European countries that start with A and have an X in them. Nothing's really coming to mind just yet. And we're heading up the road here. I'm just trying to find some more clues, but if we don't see anything just around this bend, I think I'm going to go back and see if I can have a little bit more luck with those signs down there by the water. Yeah, look, not a lot happening here. Can't quite read what is on that sign, and I don't see anything up the road. Let's go back. We've got a minute left. Yeah, look, it's some sort of island. I think we're in Denmark somewhere. Let's have a look. Tokshomer Fiscal Brando B. Possibly somewhere in here. One of these islands down here in Denmark, possibly. 19 seconds left on the clock. Maybe on one of these random islands. 5 seconds left. Just off Finland. Interesting that we saw that. Ah, there it is. Åland is the name of that island. Okay. Interesting. So this must belong to Denmark then. Or possibly a lot of those names look very Swedish, so maybe it is Swedish land, but we just happen to see a Danish flag. Anyway, not too bad. Well, actually, not too great. 2,831, just off the coast of Finland in this, do we call it an archipelago? Huge chain of small islands there. Let's move on to round 2. Pick up the pieces and move on. And we have a dry, flat desert landscape here. Looks like we are driving on the right-hand side of the road. And what's this truck doing here? Looks like just a plain coloured number plate there. We've got white lines on the road. So if I was thinking maybe Israel, it probably isn't because they have yellow on the outside lanes. Looks like we've just... Whoop, that bus just completely disappeared. Here it is again. Pullman bus. Scanning for any kind of information here. What can it tell us? We seem to be riding alongside it. Marco Polo. Anything on the front there? Anto... Yeah, I can't read that. Let's keep heading up the road. What I'm hoping for here is that we can find a sign and it'll have some town names. Possibly another Argentina. Yeah, we've got some Spanish on the sign there. So we're in a Spanish-speaking country. I think it's too dry and barren to be Spain itself, so I'm thinking this is another South American one. Anything on that truck there that we can use? Let's keep going. I don't see any signs. I think we're going to have to just take a stab in the dark at this one. This is the beauty of the daily challenge. You don't have forever to spend time looking around and traveling and finding a sign. It's basically use what you can in the 3 minutes that you have. And that is a flag of Chile. Okay, we're in Chile. And it is dry. I'm thinking somewhere around here. We've got mountains all around us, so we're in the middle of a mountain range. The sun, yeah, look, we're probably close to the equator, which is because the sun doesn't seem to be too far in the north. So I'm going to say we're around here. Which way is the road heading? It's east-west road. Okay, so we're probably down here somewhere. No mountains though. I'm probably wrong. Hey, there we go. Wow, that was a bit of a last-minute get-in, but not too far away. 375 kilometers for a score of 3,889. That's not a bad round two, considering there were no signs around. We saw that flag. That was the best clue that we had. I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. All right, moving on to round number 3. Here we go. All right, we have this concrete road, double yellow lines, the type of housing and the trees that I can see around here makes me think this is probably Thailand or could be Cambodia. Just having a look around now. The Thais drive on the left-hand side of the road. We're driving on the right here, which leads me to believe that we're probably in Cambodia. Now we had that, the very first one in episode 1 showed us that the housing in Cambodia is usually built on stilts. Can't see anything like that at the moment. Let's see. No, that is Barangay. This is the Philippines. I stand corrected. This is the Philippines. Cabatuan. That language. It looks a little bit Spanish because there was Spanish people in the region for many years, which influenced the local language. Okay, now we just need to figure out where this is. It's looks hot, looks tropical. That really could be anywhere. Cabatuan, Barangay Cabatuan Child Development Center. Okay, let's just have a poke around and see what we can find. Just getting a look at the landscape here. We've got some mountains to our north, southwest, and that's about it. Sort of runs north to northeast. I'm thinking maybe we're somewhere around here. Put the marker down. Cabot 52 seconds left. Possibly in the middle of one of these big islands. Scanning, maybe up in Luzon, possibly. Cabot 1, oh my god, I think we found it. Wow, okay, let's see if we can zoom right in here. What, it was the learning center that we were near? Wow, this is crazy. Look, we're probably, I went south, so we're on a nearly northeastern road. Okay, we weren't too far away, although I don't see Cabot 1 anywhere. That was really weird. Perhaps the area is... No, it's called Ilocos region and the central Luzon region. I think all things considered there, again, I'm very happy with that guess to pick up that it was the Philippines in the first place. We got the right region as well, the Luzon Island, and we were only 143 kilometers away for a score of 4,500. Best guess of the game so far, so yeah, very happy with that. All right, that was amazing. Just picking up that town name, even though it wasn't where the actual pinpoint was. Maybe it's a common name, possibly, so there's more than one. We'll never know. But let's move on to round 4. Let's see what it has in store for us. Here we go. That is the Malaysian flag, if I'm not mistaken. 1 SK Maranto. All right. And we've got that Southeast Asian looking architecture around here. Yeah, that's a Malaysian flag if I've ever seen it. All right, let's see if we can find any Siam Marento trading. Barangan. All right, here we go. We've got Kelantan. Kelantan might be the name of the region. We've got Musang, Gua Musang, and Maranto is the town name. Jelawang Ko. I think that's the name of the road. In Indonesian, it's Jalan or something like that. Okay, let's see what we got. Kelantan. Here we are. And what was it again? Maranto. This road is a northwest, probably about a 45-degree one. That's what we're looking for, Maranto. So this looks to be the Kelantan region. Gua Masang. What do we got here? This was the name of the place with the sign. I'm going to put the marker down there. Do we have a Maranto? That is the big question. Is there a Maranto in this territory? Yeah, we look quite regional, I must say. Probably not towards the coast. Is there a town around this corner here? Just some coordinates there. Got a few shacks. Yeah. Look, I think we're just north of this town, probably around here somewhere. Look at that. 30 kilometers away. Another amazing round. It just goes to show when you take the time to read the signs and digest the information that you can start to get a little bit more accurate. I was just lucky to see that that sign actually had the Malaysian territory name, which helped us narrow it down. It's all about finding that information and using deductive reasoning to arrive at an answer. So that was great, and that's what I love about this game as well. It's very addicting in that way. So we were up here, Moranto, not on the map, tiny little town there, next to a state school, primary school, sorry. And there you have it. Off to a shaky start, similar to yesterday, but we've managed to claw back quite a few points in the last 2 rounds. Can't see my score of what we've amassed so far, but all we can do is see if we can have another great guess in round number 5, and let's do just that. Here we go. Very Eastern European type of playground equipment to the right there. Looking European looking people carrying a cute little puppy. That's adorable. Lady carrying a bag. That play equipment I couldn't help but notice was painted in the Ukrainian colors. I'm completely off base because this is actually Spanish. Or is it Brazilian? Let's see if we can find a sign. It gives me the vibe of that Argentinian-Brazilian border around here, somewhere around this region here. What color are the back of the street signs? Yeah, that one's yellow. In Brazil, typically you see black on the back of the street signs. Some colorful buildings. Is that a flag? It is a flag, but I don't think it's a flag of a country. That's just a business. What business is it? Don't know what that says. I wish I knew Spanish. How are we doing for time? 1 minute 18 seconds left. We've got a John Deere tractor. And I see a green sign up here. What's happening up here? Here we go. Montes. 80. Aguas Blancas. We might be in Uruguay. It's the same shape for the, although we have that shape in Argentina. What is that? 81 and 80 with an 8. We have an 8 here. Could we be somewhere in Argentina? Let's have a look. 28 seconds left on the clock. We have an 8, 81. Which way is that telling us to go? We turn left to go down this way. 10 seconds left. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Is there an 80 up here? Don't see it. We're way off. 976 kilometers away in a town called Migues. My guess is as good as yours. I'll edit that part out. And there's Montes. Now, I originally thought Uruguay because as you can see here, the poles being used for the street signs were thick white posts. However, I changed my mind because when I saw that highway sign, let's just get back here. When I saw the highway sign, it was white without the green in the background. So I thought maybe that belonged to Argentina, but I was incorrect. And then I started seeing the corresponding highway numbers as well. But look, it can be a cruel game sometimes. It giveth and then it taketh away, the Geoguessr gods. But there you have it, 2,600 points. Not too bad, considering how big South America is. In the grand scheme of things, that's a pretty close guess. I'm not too disappointed with that. Let's go ahead and view the summary and see how we went. 18,762 points for episode 3. That first one was a pretty difficult one. I went down here in the middle of Denmark. It was actually over here in Finland, just off the coast. I saw the Danish flag and that threw me off. I'm just wondering now, if I have a look at the signs, do I see finish? They've got that little loop at the top there. Finnish tends to have a lot of double vowels in a lot of their words. Is that 2 I's there I see, or 2 T's? Was there anything else here that I could have used? Look, I think based on the information that was given to us and that Danish flag at the top, those are very... I'm very curious where the AX domain name comes from. AX domain name country. Let's have a look. Ireland, Finland, and it was only introduced in 2006. So this region has its own domain name. There you go. Didn't know that? Good to learn. All right, reviewing the other ones, we had this really good guess here, Chile, where we're in the middle of the desert. That was pretty close. Number 3, Philippines. We were not too far away there in Luzon. Number 4, this one was the pick of the game. Look at that. So close to that northern region in Malaysia. And finally, we had round number 5, where we were actually in Uruguay, but we went towards the top of Argentina. But all in all, not a bad game. I usually say above 20,000 is a good effort. Considering the difficulty of some of those maps that we had today, 18,000 is nothing to be too disappointed over, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this session with Garlic Banana today. This banana's got a split. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.